High Commander Vrax Thul of the Corvellian Dominion adjusted his ceremonial battle cloak as he watched the tiny human vessel approaching his mighty armada. His 4 eyes blinked in sequential amusement as his bridge crew openly mocked the pathetic display on their view screens. "They send a single ship?" First Officer Drenkar chittered, her scales rippling with barely contained laughter. "After we obliterated their orbital defense platforms." The human vessel, designated HSS Defiance, was comparatively minuscule against the backdrop of the 27 Corvellian warships. Its design was peculiar, sleek, with minimal weapons ports and what appeared to be an oversized engine compartment. It looked more like a courier vessel than anything meant for combat. "Open communications," Vrax Thul commanded, straightening his 9-foot frame. "I wish to accept their surrender personally." The main view screen flickered to life, revealing a calm-faced human female with dark skin and silver-streaked hair pulled back in a tight military fashion. "This is Captain Eliana Zhang of the Human Systems Alliance vessel Defiance," she stated, her expression betraying no fear. "I am authorized to negotiate terms." Vrax Thul's mouth parts, spread in what his species considered a smile. "There are no terms to negotiate, human. Your homeworld refused our generous offer of protected status within the Dominion. The punishment for such arrogance is orbital bombardment. Your feeble attempt at resistance is noted, but futile." Captain Zhang nodded slightly. "I understand. Before you proceed, may I ask why the Corvellian Dominion has expanded into this sector? We believed we had established peaceful relations with all neighboring civilizations." The bridge crew exchanged amused glances at the human's naive question. "Resources, Captain," Vrax Thul explained condescendingly. "Your system contains 17 elements crucial to quantum fold technology. Your species has barely begun to harness their potential, making your claim to them." "I see," Zhang replied. "And you've conquered other worlds for similar reasons?" 36 worlds in the past solar cycle alone," Vrax Thul boasted. "Your Earth will be 37. Though I admit, none sent a lone ship as their final defense. It's almost admirable in its absurdity." Captain Zhang's expression remained unchanged. "We're a peculiar species, Commander. We prefer quality over quantity." A light blinked on her console, and she glanced down momentarily. "It appears we've completed our scan of your fleet," she continued. "Interesting configuration. Your shields are designed to disperse energy weapons and deflect kinetic projectiles. Quite effective against conventional warfare." Vrax Thul's patience was wearing thin. "Enough delay tactics. Surrender your vessel or be destroyed with the rest of your kind." "Actually," Zhang said, her finger hovering over a control, "I wasn't delaying. I was confirming a theory. You see, Commander, humans took a different path in weapons development. We don't believe in carrying many weapons, just the right one." She pressed the control. From the seemingly oversized engine compartment of the Defiance, a small probe launched, moving at barely detectable speed toward the Corvellian fleet. The Dominion sensors registered it, but classified it as debris or a malfunctioning communication buoy. "Target their vessel," Vrax Thul ordered, irritated. "End this farce." "Sir," his weapons officer reported with confusion, "their ship is powering down all systems." "They're going dark?" On the view screen, Captain Zhang gave a small, almost apologetic smile before her image cut out. The probe reached the center of the Corvellian formation and detonated. There was no explosion, no flash of light, no shockwave. Instead, a perfect sphere of absolute blackness expanded outward at impossible speed. Within 3 seconds, it had engulfed the entire Corvellian fleet. Within 5 seconds, it collapsed back to a pinpoint and vanished. Where 27 warships had been, there was now only empty space. Not debris, not radiation, nothing. The Defiance powered back up and turned toward Earth, its mission complete. In the Lunar Defense Command Center, General Abbasi watched the sensor readings with grim satisfaction. The Einstein-Rosen displacement weapon was successful, his aide reported. The Corvellian fleet has been relocated approximately 2.7 million light-years away, near the Andromeda Galaxy. The general nodded. Send the encoded message to all potential hostile forces in nearby sectors. Humanity prefers peace, but stands ready. The defiance was our diplomatic option. Throughout the galaxy, intelligence officers of a dozen aggressive empires received the transmission alongside the sensor data of what had occurred. Within a standard week, 17 pending invasion plans targeting Earth were quietly archived. Humanity would be left alone.